Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble. Let me hear some good reports about your behaviour, and I'll give you some money for your sister's birthday present.
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where. Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help. She's a lovely little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
What if your wife finds us?
Don't worry about my wife. I left her doing the laundry.
Run along. We're busy.
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she? Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think? Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece. Good lad. Here, have this gold piece. My advice to you, don't get tied down to one woman. Look after yourself. Forget everyone else. Go on, shoo.
Where's that filthy layabout husband of mine? With some woman, I don't doubt. I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you? Off with other women, I reckon. If you do see him, you'll be doing a very good deed to let me know. You have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into balverine food. Thank you, young sir, for telling me.
You filthy swine! I ought to chop them right off.
We were rehearsing a play. Yeah, that's all it was.
Don't insult me anymore. My mother was right about you.
Please, my dear, I can explain everything.
Well, if you think I'm going to cook and clean for you while you're out having a good time with your strumpet, you've got another thing coming.
You know I only have eyes for you, my sweet.
Who is she anyway? Some tart from the village? Younger than me, is she? You filthy swine!
Please, my dear, I can explain everything. You little swine, I thought we had a deal.
I'm grateful for your information, lad. Philandering swine!
Right, got you, you little ruffian. I've heard reports that you've been doing bad deeds. Accessory to improper man and lady behaviour. That sort of behaviour is not acceptable. If you were older, you'd be apprehended and fined by the town guards. You need to decide if behaving like that is worth it, my young friend. I'll leave it at that for now. But think about what I've said.
I've heard you're being bad. What will your mother say? Pack it in. Don't you dare hit your own father. You need to watch that temper, lad, or you'll get yourself in trouble.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour? I've got to, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad. Just stand between those two stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I get back. Right, won't be long.
My cousin says that the barrels in these warehouses might have stuff in them. Quick, While he's away, smash his barrels up and see what's inside. Unless you're too scared. Unless you're just a big blubbing girl. Wouldn't you prefer to be smashing things? But being good is so boring. Come on, there's still time before he gets back. Oh, you're no fun at all. Are you just going to stand there like a lemon?
A fat lot of good you were. Now my stock is damaged. And to think I trusted you with it. If I find out it was you, well, you better hope I don't.
What do you want? I'm just dealing with this brat. He was irritating me, playing with my sister and her stupid teddy bear. Now he won't give it to me, just because I said I'd rip its stupid head off. I told him if he doesn't do what I say, I'm going to make his life a misery.
Get him off me! Please help! He goes around the town beating up anyone smaller than him. But you look strong. I bet you could scare him off for good. Oh, no! First this boy was being nasty to me, and now you're hitting me too. Me and Emily just wanted to play with Rosie. I don't know what I've done. Someone tell me what I've done. Just take Rosie if it means you'll leave me alone. Now everyone hates me, and all I wanted to do was play with Emily and Rosie. I just want everyone to leave me alone. Why won't everyone leave me alone?
What is it? You're as bad as my crybaby little sister. Ow! Hey, I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Thank you, but please don't hit me like that.
What? You again? I'm hearing of your mischief rather regularly. Shall we remind ourselves? Destruction of a person's vendibles, dereliction of sentry duty, despite having been asked nicely, violent conduct towards a person or persons without guard's permission, accessory to improper man and lady behaviour. Do you realise the trouble you'd be in if you weren't such a little un? Now go and keep yourself out of trouble. What the blazes do you think you're doing? I'm a town guard. I'm not the sort you want to be hitting. Unless you want to spend a night in the barracks. Now, get out of my sight.
You found Rosie. Thank you so much. Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing. Rosie says thank you for finding her.
I'm a man of my word, so here's the gold for your good deeds. But if you think that I'll turn a blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong. Look, try to keep out of trouble, please, for me. So, have you got enough money for a gift for Teresa?
Hello, lad. I'm a trader. I wander the world buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self. Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday. And it seems you haven't got her a present yet. It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of sweets here. Guaranteed to put a smile on any sister's face for only 3 gold pieces. Young sir, they are yours. Wish your sister a happy birthday from me now, won't you?
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present. I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now. Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Got one!
Evil had come to Oakvale. bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand. I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on. I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
The journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too strong to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me. May death close his eyes to you, Maze.
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once, back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done? No, boy. You're supposed to report to the Guildmaster, not me. You can always find out where he is by looking at your map.
You've finally prized yourself from your pillow, I see. Come on, then. Let's see what you're capable of. All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop. Not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this. Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up. Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance, while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training. Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here. I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night. Come and see me when you're ready.
I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster at the end of the week. But I can't find any more red apples. I only need another 4. If you find enough, can you bring them back here? I'll reward you. Oh, please. I need your help. Thank you so much. The guildmaster will get his pie. Here, have this.
We're discussing whether I'm the fastest apprentice in this guild. I ran to the demon door and back in 50 seconds. Beat that. Right then, get to the demon door and back and talk to me in 50 seconds. Sorry, you're slower than my grandma. I'm the fastest!
Look, boy. You can't just go around attacking people within the guild. We might let a few mistakes pass, but don't push your luck. You could get thrown out of the guild if you don't mind your behavior. So, I hope we won't have to talk about this again.
Your training is about to begin, but you have many hard years of tasks and preparations beforehand. The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river, but that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Late again? You do seem to have a problem getting up, lad. You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy.
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you. Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Ha ha! Well done, Whisper. That put Fanboy in his place. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. But you'll be that soon yourself, though, won't you?
I could have finished him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? No, all wrong. You've got a tough job ahead of you. Meet me by the archery range to continue your training. Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle. First, you'll need to unsheath your bow. Now, lock onto the target. Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do. Well, I hope you improve before you get graded, boy. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will. Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfalls. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these strong dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got. That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your will powers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish. It seems the will isn't your forte. At least you can only improve. Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her. Very well.
Right, this melee combat against Whisper counts. Right, let's get Whisper and you in the ring. Same rules as before. I have a special prize for you if you manage an A+. All right, you can stop now. After that performance, I'll have to give you an F. Now, the Guildmaster's asked me to grade everyone's archery skills. And if you get an A+, you'll receive a special prize. You've got 1 minute, starting when you fire your first shot. Why, that's rubbish, that is. Nothing better than an F.
You've got 30 seconds once you first cast lightning to hit as many targets as you can. There's a special prize for A+ students, you know. That's an F. I think I'll keep quiet.
How many times do I have to tell you, boy? Haven't you been listening to me? We've been very lenient with your behavior, but no more. Another incident like that, and you'll be very sorry. Now clear off, and keep your nose clean.
Come on, let's hunt beetles. I'll follow you into the woods. The beetle nest is just at the top of the... Wait, did you hear that? It's coming from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the Guildmaster taught you? I'll heal you if you get hurt. We did it! Did you see the look on their faces? Wait till the Guildmaster hears about this.
I hope you're ready. Truly mastering a hero's skills takes years of practice. The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside, the life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
I suppose you're wondering how you passed the final test, then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Very good. Now, shoot me with your bow. Don't get too close. Excellent! And finally, cast lightning at me. That's enough. Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the Guildmaster.
Well, this is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us, and look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes. It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this. There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times. You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while. Now there's a whole world for you to explore.
Used to be an adventurer like yourself, but look at me now, begging to survive and getting bullied by this brat all the time. You must be able to get rid of him somehow. Anything'll do. Use your imagination. Go on, try anything. Just get rid of this ruffian, please. I should have known better. You're a poor excuse for a hero. You'll be in my place one day, hero. Just remember that.
Look at this filthy pile of rags. He really expects people to give him gold. If you want, I'll tell you something that'll really annoy him. Try belching at him. It's just so funny. If you can get him to leave, it'll be so funny.
I'm not putting up with this. There's plenty of other places to go. It's bullies like you that make old-timers' lives a misery.
Nice one, mate. If you see anyone you don't like, it's always worth stopping to let them know. I'm sure you'll discover some great insults. Well, I can't hang around. I've got to ruin his life some more. Hey, Stinky, come back here.
Ah, there you are.
About time you showed up. I was going to start without you.
I was just telling your friend here, the whole orchard's overrun with hobs.
I could get rid of them myself, but it might be more fun like this. Whoever kills the most hobs gets the trophy, right?
I don't care how you do it, just stick 'em before they drink all my scrumpy. The little sods cracked open my crates down by the river at the far end of the path.
Guess that's where we should go. Race you there.
Well done. You really taught the hobs a lesson. They'll think twice before they try stealing from me again.
Not bad. Don't think it'll be easy next time, though. I suppose the trophy is yours, then. For now. I've had enough of this. Maybe the guild has something more interesting for me.
We better make a move now and check on the damage.
Wasps are attacking the picnic area. Follow me.
Maze is looking for you. He waits for you in the Bowerstone Tavern.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor, after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone. Who do you think you are, coming up here uninvited? Run along now, sonny. Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Ah, now this one looks promising. Oh, hello. You must be the kid Maze is always talking about. Can't imagine what he sees in you. Still, I suppose Maze knows best. But where are my manners? I'm Briar Rose. No doubt you've heard of me. No time for autographs, I'm afraid. I have to get to Knothole Glade for an important mission. Speaking of which, if you came for a quest card, all the best ones have gone already. I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Choose your path wisely, hero. An Orchard Farm quest awaits. It seems something interesting is happening at Orchard Farm.
So you're going to be doing some work down at Orchard Farm, are you? I knew that was your true calling. Tell you what, I'm going to pick up the other side of this little quest and teach you how to choose better friends. I hope you've been practicing. You'll need all the experience you can get to beat me. See you later, farm boy.
There you are. You ready for a bit of violence? The farm's just behind this gate. Mob's here is going to blow it in a moment. We're after some crates the farmer's got stored in his barn. Don't know what's in them, and I don't much care. We're just paid to do a job, so don't go asking questions. Just lead us to those crates, and we'll grab them. All right, mobs, let's do it. Come on, let's go.
So, you've learned some new moves, have you? Well, you're not the only one. I hope you've learned how to flourish, because that's the only way you're going to get close to me. Damn! You beat me again! I suppose this quest is yours then. But you can't stay lucky forever, farm boy. We're bound to meet again, and I'll be ready.
Please, let us go. You've got the boxes, there's nothing else. Just leave us be.
What? Oh, it's you. I should have known. Come to play with the other children, have you? Shame Whisper has such a soft spot for you. She should have taught you a lesson in Orchard Farm. But she'll learn. I only hope you both end up in the arena one day. Then we'll see who the greater hero is. But I've wasted enough time talking. The guild master needs me back at the guild. He can't entrust important quests to novices like you.
I see they're letting the children out of the guild early these days. You're not going to start chanting my name with the rest of these simpletons, are you? Honestly, you complete a quest, start showing your trophy, and next thing you know, you can't get a moment's peace. I mean, just listen to them. At least you don't have to worry about high renown and being followed everywhere. Now, move aside, will you? I don't need you crowding me too. I take it you've got your first trophy by now? Unless you're completely incompetent. I doubt it'll impress many people anyway. You guild kids are all the same. You graduate and think the whole world is going to bow at your feet. Being a hero is an art form, not a popularity contest. Can you move away now? You're getting in the way of my fans. Just because you're from the guild doesn't make us friends, you know. Why don't you give the hero game up and do something useful instead? I hear you can make a decent living out of fishing. Or maybe begging's more your style. I really shouldn't be seen talking to your sort. It's not good for my image. Don't touch me, you dirty animal, and stay away from me! If you want to start trouble, you better be ready for the consequences.
I've been hearing that some traders need help. Take the quest card to find out more. Go to Darkwood and help the traders. Some bandits have set up a toll in this region. Be careful.
I'm afraid this path is private. It'll cost you to get through.
Or we can always use your head as an ornament. Either way suits us. So, unless you're wanting to end up dead, you'll hand over your shinies. Is that the gold? Here, give it here.
That's it.
Thank Avo you're here. I thought we were going to die in this hellish place. We have to get to the Barrow Fields at the other end of Darkwood. You lead the way. We'll be right behind you. The sooner we put this forest behind us, the better. There are unnatural things out there.
Ah, help! Something bit me and left me for dead. Please, let me come with you.
We can't let him follow. He's infected. He'll be eating our guts before we know it.
We have sworn a traitor oath. We have to help him.
This isn't a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
I can pay well, and there won't be any trouble. I just have to hope someone else will help me, or I won't last the day. I'm starting to turn. Get away from me.
Ah, there you are. We've been expecting you.
I can't believe we made it. Thank you. That wasn't too bad at the end. Apart from the bandits, the Balverines, the Hobbs, and, oh, the Earth Troll.
Fantastic. We're here. I knew you could do it. Thank you. You should do some trading of your own while you're here.
Many thanks. You were a fine escort. This trader camp has always made profitable trade with Oakvale, although the way through Darkwood is somewhat perilous.
Hello. I remember you. We thought you died in that awful bandit raid all those years ago. So where have you been all this time? You do remember me, don't you? I was looking for Rosie, my teddy bear, just before the raid. After that day, my parents moved to Bowerstone, but I never really liked it there. Are you all right? I think I lost you there for a second. Anyway, I have to go now, but it was great to see you again. Bye.
You're here. About time too. I'm afraid some of the lads couldn't wait and got stuck in early. So let's hurry up and join them while there's still some traders left. Oh, and don't be taking no prisoners, because we've got enough of them already. Man, I'm so excited. Killing traders is the best. After guards, of course. Those pigs are gonna squeal. No prisoners, remember? We can massacre everything in sight. Lovely. Just kill everyone who isn't a bandit. Doesn't get any simpler than that.
Look what we got here, lads. Found this one trying to sneak off into Oakvale.
Why don't you do the honours, hero?
Please don't kill me. I ain't done nothing. I have a family. I have a shop. Oh.
Rip him up good, hero.
Maze seeks an audience with you again. You will find him in Oakvale Tavern. It seemed rather urgent.
Ah, there you are. I thought maybe you were getting too famous to be seen round here. I'm afraid I've heard nothing more of your sister, and there's little else I can do. There is hope yet, though. A blind seeress lives among Twinblade's bandit clan. She may be able to tell you about your sister. The Seeress stands next to the Bandit King himself. And it's no coincidence the bandits have been doing so well lately. Have you heard of Twinblade? He was a hero once. Yes, giant of a man. He had little patience for the guild, though. He left and brought together a dozen bandit factions. I always suspected he was behind the attack on your home. This could be your chance for revenge. The camp can't be far from here. The village is often under attack. I've left a quest card at the guild with the details.
You must find the bandit camp. You'll need to sneak past those bandits to reach their camp. If any of them see you, they'll raise the alarm and lock the gate. And if that happens, you must stay hidden for a short time before the gates reopen.
Where the hell's the guards? Get more men out there! Intruders, shut the gate!
Here, you heard what happened to Stern?
No. What did the idiot do this time?
He only lost his bloody cap in a raid. Was a week before he could get back into the camp.
Yeah, you can't get in unless you're in full gear these days.
If you ask me, old Twinblade's getting a bit jumpy. Don't know what's got into him. Hey, who's that?
Hello, mate. Nice bandit gear. This here is Twinblade's camp. Once you're in for good. So, feel free to get changed when you're inside. Another one coming in, Joe. Open the gates. Look, the gate is open. You can go in now.
I haven't seen your home before. Twinblade been recruiting again?
Hey, you're not going anywhere without a bandit's residence pass. There's a bloke in the tavern's got one. Practically lives there.
I've heard you might be interested in procuring a camp pass. Well, I can get you one, but it'll cost you 1,000 gold. Excellent choice, my friend. Excellent choice.
Looks like a valid pass to me. In you go.
The boss told me to look after this area. He's having a party, and that includes not letting anyone through this door, apart from the hostages providing the entertainment. And that's what I'm gonna do. Got it? Look, unless you've got an emergency that needs my attention, scram!
Come to look at Twinblade's entertainment. Ain't they just lovely? Gonna be a fun party, alright. Alright, you've had your look. And I've got the only key, so you ain't getting anything else. Ha!
Thank you so much. I thought we were going to die, but we have to leave quickly before the guards notice.
Twinblade's hostages have escaped! Grab them before they get away!
Well done. The gate is open. You can go to Twinblade's area now.
I've been waiting for you.
Stand back, lads! Twinblade wants a word with this little hero!
She said a guild puppet would come, and here you are. My blades have been dying to meet you. They haven't been fed for days. You don't look like much of a meal, though. Draw your blade, guild puppet. Let's see what you're made of. Finish Finish it quick then. I'd do the same for you.
There you are. What's wrong? Don't you recognize your own sister?
Her past once again before her, Teresa's memories returned in a blaze of fire. Oakvale was burning. She watched in silence as the bandits tortured her mother, then turned to her with questions of the missing boy. She answered them only with a stare, and so their leader sliced out her eyes. The raiders took the boy's mother and left Teresa alone in the forest. There she crawled for 3 days, blind and desolate, until she was found by bandits, Twinblade and his men. She began a new life of servitude among their clan. But the bandit king sensed her exceptional strength and power of will, and listened as she whispered dark prophetic truths in her sleep. Those who could never accept this small blind girl standing by their master's side did not last long. When they attacked, she killed them without mercy and without emotion. For this was her place in the world now.
I've seen so many things, so much killing, so much dying. I've seen you, little brother, in a ring of sand and blood, an arena full of secrets. And I've seen the choice you'll have to make one day, between the darkness and the light.
Teresa!
I'm sorry, Twinblade. Your path is alone now. All our paths are. But before I leave, brother, I have a present for you. For all the birthdays I've missed. A power that runs in our family. He finds you when you're sleeping and when the daylight fades.
What are you waiting for? Finish it, or leave me alone. I'm dead anyway. I'm no one's king anymore. Fine, if that's the way it has to be.
Ha! That was a very impressive victory, hero. But Maze has more news for you at the guild. I suggest you return here at once.
So, you really found your sister? I'd never have imagined her living among bandits. You've really come a long way these last few years, haven't you? People are starting to ask when they'll see you in the arena, out in Witchwood. But before you go wandering again, I've left a quest card of my own. A favor, if you will. An old friend of mine has gone missing. Calls himself the Archaeologist. He may have stumbled onto something big, perhaps big enough to put his life in danger. There's a rumor that he may be hiding somewhere in Witchwood. That is, if he isn't dead already. You can use a Cullis Gate to get there. I only hope it isn't too late.
I only open to those who know my name. If you know it, find and hit the magic stones to spell it out. Only one person knows my name, but I doubt you'll find him even at the Temple of Avo.
Are you interested in hearing the name of the demon door? If you can give me something valuable, I might tell you it. Something red and shiny, for example? Otherwise, you'll just have to work it out for yourself. You don't get something for nothing. What's that name worth to you? Come on, make it worth my while and I'll tell you the door's secret name. I know the door's secret name. It's Hits. H-I-T-S.
H-I-T-S. Hits. So you worked out my name. Big deal. In you go.
So, you found me. That's just grand. If you can find me, so can they. I should never have started studying the focus sites. But how was I to know Jack was interested in them too? Yes, Jack of Blades. Look, I have no time to explain. You can read my journal if you want. I don't want it anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. It's not safe for me here anymore, thanks to you.
So, the archaeologist is alive. That's good. Thanks to you, I'm sure we can keep him safe. You should return to the guild now. There's an important quest card waiting for you. It seems Knothole Glade is in some trouble.
Knothole Glade is under Balverine attack. Check the map table for the quest card. Kill the white Balverine in Witchwood. It's terrorizing Knothole Glade.
If we stay out here, those Balverines will rip us to pieces!
They won't let us in! We'll be torn apart by those Balverines!
Right. I guess it's safe to let you in now. But hurry up. There could be more of them out there.
Bloody Balverines. In all my years as chief, I've never seen anything like it. We might have had a chance, but these damn things follow a white Balverine. It comes into our village and kills whoever it wants. I can hear something now. It must be attacking the warehouses at the bottom of that hill. That thing's skin is too tough, even for you. We had a great hunter in Knothole Glade once. He died fighting the last white Balverine. His wife still lives in one of the houses up at the top of the hill. If anyone knows how to hurt that bloody thing, it'll be her. The damn thing was just waiting for you. How could it know where we were going?
He was here again, wasn't he? I didn't want to hurt him, but this time, he's gone too far.
What the blazes are you talking about?
The white Balverine. It's my husband. Or it was, once. He was bitten by the Balverine he killed. And slowly, he turned into the creature he hunted for so long. For a while, he could control himself. But anything that was left of my husband is dead now.
That's the town horn. It must be attacking again.
My husband used silver weapons to hunt the last white Balverine. Please take this. End his pain.
It all makes sense now. I can't believe it was the hunter all along. That Balverine will think twice before attacking us again. We've got it on the run. We can hurt it. We can kill it. Folks say it lives by Witchwood Lake. Come back with its pelt, and I'll reward you. So, you're back, and in one piece. We heard the howling and feared the worst, but it looks like you triumphed over the beast. A hero of your stature deserves the glory of fighting in the arena. Your nomination should be waiting for you when you return to the guild. Oh, and speaking of the guild, they sent this letter for you from your sister.
I hope it's good news.
Some nerve you have, showing your face round here. Isaiah is upset enough already. He keeps seeing his mother's ghost. Oh, sometimes I think this farm is cursed. My husband has been so unhappy since it happened. Oh, isn't there anything you can do to help?
What are you doing here again? Haven't you caused us enough troubles?
Things are bad enough as it is. My mother was murdered not long ago.
Her grave is by the side of the farm, and I swear I've seen her ghost there.
I can't bear to see her restless spirit. Would you go to her grave and see if she's still there? I know you've caused nothing but problems in the past, but will you help us now? I'll pay you what I can. Thank you. Anything you can do will be a great help.
Ooh! Hello there, my dear. Oh, don't be scared, my boy. I might be dead, but I'm still just an old lady. It's a sad tale, really. I was on my way to give Isaiah, that's my son, a necklace for his wedding anniversary, you see. Then, just by Greatwood Lake, a bandit attacked me from out of nowhere. Stabbed me in the chest 3 times, he did. And took the necklace, too. If you could get the necklace to my son, I might be able to rest in peace. It was a family heirloom, been with us generations.
You've really seen my mother's ghost? And you say a bandit stole her anniversary present? Will you find the villain for us? I would kill him myself if I could. He's probably still near Greatwood Lake, where he murdered my poor mother.
This is the place. Killed me right here. Hurt like hell, I can tell you. I think he came from that path. The one going up to the waterfalls. In fact, I think I see someone there now. It's him. That's the little beast. Get him! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Take this necklace to my son Isaiah, and I will be able to rest at last.
The necklace! How can I ever thank you? Please, take this gold with my thanks. I'm afraid it's all I can offer. Please, let my mother know I've received it. Maybe her soul can find peace then.
You gave the necklace to my son. Oh, how lovely of you. If I still had my lips, I'd kiss you. The worms ate them, though. Ah, at last I can take that nap. Goodbye, dearie.
Thank you so much for finding our anniversary present. Isaiah's mother is at rest, and we can get on with our lives.
She's finally at rest. You don't know how happy that makes me feel. We owe you a great deal, hero. Thank you.
Halt! So you're the hero they sent, eh? Well, I've got a new job for you.
These bloody villagers are holding our boss, and they plan to hang him.
So I want you to take a message to their chief. You tell him we'll raise his precious town to the ground if he doesn't hand our boss back. Got that? Well, run along then. We haven't got all day.
I'm not letting that bandit go. He's plundered this village for far too long. We've got him under guard up the hill by the tavern, and that's where he's staying. So you'll just have to go back out there and get rid of the scum's bandit friends. Talk to the guard over there when you're ready, and he'll open the gates for you. As for me, I'm off back to my hut. Good luck.
You're going to take them on all by yourself? You're a real hero, or a real fool. Well then, let's get started.
Look, the gates are opening. Now's our chance to free the boss.
Get those bandits before they free their leader.
Nice work. Those bandits won't be back in a hurry. About time you showed up. The execution's starting soon. The guards must be halfway up the hill by now. We'll have to hurry if we're going to stop them.
Blimey, I thought I was for it. Cheers, mate.
Boss is looking for someone like you to do a little job for him. I don't know. You don't look tough enough for what he has in mind.
You talked to the boss yet? He's been looking for someone like you. I guess he thinks only a hero can get this job done.
Ah, it's you, Deathbringer. We could use the help of a hero. Of course, I was hoping for someone like Thunder to come along. But, well, a nasty-looking character like you might be even better. We've been tracking a well-known assassin, a real vicious killer, and he's hiding out in the bandit camp. Of course, we'd never be able to get in, but by the looks of you, that snake pit probably feels like home. Don't worry, though, this is more about vengeance than the law. That scumdag killed my brother. There's 1,000 gold waiting for you, if he can do the job. Well, I can't say I trust you, but either you'll get the assassin, or he'll get you. So I suppose it works out either way. You'll get your money when that butcher is dead.
Brave man, eh? Or stupid, I suppose. Only an idiot would kill an assassin in a den of snakes and expect to get away with it. What are you waiting for? For that killer to die of old age?
Oh, so you're brave enough to accept the task. The boss says that assassin's practically invincible. Assassinating an assassin. It would make a great story, that.
Leave me alone! I've got to keep watch. We are being hounded by a group of guards, led by a real psycho. I told you I'm busy. Someone's trying to kill the boss here.
Can't really talk right now. Got to protect the boss. There's a group of guards after his blood.
Hey, put that weapon away, will you? I'm a bit jumpy at the moment. You could get yourself hurt. Can't be too careful these days. You haven't seen a group of guards around here, have you? Big, hairy fellows led by a real nasty piece of work. That bastard's been hunting me down for days. Can you believe it? My own brother wanted to kill me. I know we haven't always got on. I mean, he joined the bloody guards and I went a different way. But we're still brothers. We're not even that different. He's killed his fair share of people too, you know. I know what he's thinking. Mother's ill again, and he's never been able to convince her to write me out of her will. Besides, who's going to question a guard who brings down an assassin?
So he sent you, did he? I should have known that coward wouldn't have the guts to kill me himself.
So, how much is he, paying you? 1,000 gold, huh? Now, what would you say if I doubled that, and you get rid of my brother instead? With him gone, the inheritance will be all mine. Yes. I tell you what, the 2,000 gold is yours now, if you accept. No. Do you know how many people I have to kill to earn 2,000? What about 2,500? Surely you can't turn that down. Marvellous. I'm usually the one being paid for these things, but here you go. Pleasure doing business with you. You are a true mercenary.
Thanks for sparing the boss's life. He's an all-right fellow once you get to know him. I'll tell you, that brother of his deserves what's coming to him.
Hey, you've done the right thing there, you know. We're a steady bunch, really. You're a good sort. Your mother must be very proud of you.
Have you found that black-hearted brother of mine yet? I just want to put the whole thing behind me. With all the attention, business isn't exactly booming. I must say you've got guts. Take my gold and then try to kill me, huh? You should know better than to double-cross an assassin.
You double-crossing rat. You'll pay for that.
My boss paid you to protect us. I'll take that gold back off you myself.
You think he got him, boss?
Not a chance. My brother's been a dagger in my backside since we were kids. I won't be rid of him that easy.
You were always my mother's favourite too. Oh, I'm sure he's a very nice assassin, Toby. You could learn a lot from him, you could.
Still, it's not nice, is it? Wanting your brother dead.
Who the hell asked you? I'd rip his throat out with my own hands if I had the chance. Filthy murdering dog. Right, boss?
He's brought nothing but disgrace in my family. I'll be damned if I'm letting him get an ounce of that inheritance.
Well, well. Look who's come back alive. You got that assassin, then? The boss will be pleased.
The world's a better place with that assassin dead. The boss have been after him for ages.
Excellent. That contract belonged to him, all right. Our hunt is finally over. Right, here's your gold, then. I suppose you've earned it. First you killed my brother, and now you're after me? You're the worst sort of scum, aren't you?
My name is Tanya. I'm a deep cover bandit intelligence operative. Otto, one of our agents, is secretly in place with a trader group. But the net is closing around him. It's your job to get him out. Follow me. My bandit controllers will explain more.
We're about to ambush a trader convoy. One of our men, Otto, is undercover in the convoy. He's already nicked some goods. We need to get our man out before the convoy gets there. You'll recognize him easy enough. He's the one with the big moustache. Find him, attract his attention, or get him to follow you. Then you need to head back to Bowerstone North with him. Tanya will meet you there. We'll help you out, but we're not stupid. It'll cost you 100 gold to hire any one of us. Any swag that's dropped along the way is yours. The convoy's getting away!
They're getting away. Let's get after them.
You must be with my gang. Get me out of here.
Thank you. We really appreciate your help. We'll be in touch. And remember, the blue nymph crouches at 3:15.
Thanks for getting me out, mate. We stole some valuable information and swag from them lot. Here, have this as your share of the profit.
Help! Help me! They're everywhere! I can't get out! Oh, thank you, young lad. I ain't cast me line for so long I got me the shakes. Been eating bait worms all week.
Couldn't have come at a worse time either. I've got me a fishing competition to organise. I tell you what, I'll give you free entry to the competition. Least I could do.
You'll be needing this here fishing rod. Made it myself. All you need to do is cast your rod over one of them ripples there. Great pike, my lad. That's a hill of a catch.
You should come back here later. I'm reviving the great old fishing competition.
There's plenty more fishing spots round here, if the mood takes you.
Oh, a hero, at last. It's my youngest son. He's been captured by bandits. I've told him never to go playing in the woods. They say they'll send me his head if I don't pay the ransom. Oh, why does everything happen to me? Why? They're holding him in a cave in Witchwood, those filthy savages. You have to rescue him. Here's the ransom gold. If you can kill the lot of them, it's yours to keep. Just make sure my son is unharmed. Oh, I must lie down now in my hut. This is all too much.
Hey, over here. So, you're off to free my little brother, are you? That's just lovely. Lovely. But you know, my father is a stupid old man. Can you believe he's talking of making the brat the next chief around here? We can't let that happen, my friend. It would be the end of this town. If you want to make some serious gold, bring the boy to me. I'll be waiting for you on the secluded path on the opposite side to the Demon Door. It's settled then. You bring the brat, I'll cough up the cash. Hey, and make sure he's in one piece when he gets here. I want the pleasure of dismembering him for myself. If you don't make a move, there won't be anything left of him to bring. And that means no gold for you.
We just want to see he's okay. Honest. We want to give him a present. Yeah, a present. We won't harm him, honest.
Bring the kid back here. We'll take good care of him. We'll finish him quick. Well, no too quick. I've always hated his little brother. Always so damn annoying. I'm gonna shut him up for good.
You heroes always have to stick your nose into everything, don't you? Well, as long as you've got the gold, the boss won't mind. Go right in. Don't get any bright ideas, though. We'll be waiting right here. The boss is waiting for the gold, so just get in there. This is how it works. You pay the boss, he hands over the boy. So get on with it.
Hey, what's the big idea? Attacking my people. The ransom just went up. Now hand the gold over. Any more of your funny stuff and the kid leaves in pieces. First you attack my boys, and now you won't pay. Oh, I guess you won't mind if we spill the kid's guts out then.
Are you here to save me? Did Father send you to get me? He never lets me have any fun. I got to live with bandits, though. My friends will never believe it. Come on, you better take me home so I can tell them.
The only way you're taking the snot bag alive is by paying the gold. You think I kidnap kids for fun? Women, maybe, but with kids, I want a ransom. I'm losing the will to live here. I didn't become a bandit to look after children. Give me the gold. Look, just give me the ransom gold, will you? We're all tired. It's been a long day.
Wow, a real hero. And you saved me. I can't believe how lucky I am. Bandits and a hero in one day. I suppose we should get going then. That man you killed is starting to smell funny. I bet we see more bandits though, and they won't be happy you killed their boss.
Hey, nice work, hero. You've earned your keep.
You won't believe where I've been. I was in this cave, and there were these bandits and...
Yeah, keep your mouth shut, you little squirt. I'm gonna show you what those bandits should have done.
Really? Cool. Is there gonna be swords?
There just might be. I'll have to deal with crazy old Dad next. Everybody knows I should be the chief. I wonder what I should do with your body. Bury it here? Nah. I think I'll just dump it in Witchwood Gorge.
Oh, yes! The gorge, please. It's brilliant there. Ah!
Take the arena quest card. It'll be a fight to the death in the arena.
So, you're going to try your luck in the arena? Never heard of you. Still, I suppose you got a chance, just like everyone else. You should talk to the guard if you want to get in. Or are you too scared?
I remember you. You survived the burning of our village. Go in there and show everyone that Oakvale people don't get pushed around. Well, not anymore. I'll be cheering you on all the way.
Oh, great. Another country bumpkin from Oakvale. You're going to get torn to shreds in there. Should be great. Hope you don't die too quick. We pay good money, you know.
Welcome to the arena. Tom does the entrance applications. Talk to him.
You come in to spectate or participate? Participate, eh? Well, you'll need a nomination from the guild, just like everyone else. You've already got one. My apologies. You can go in any time you like. This way, please.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. If you follow me, I'll take you to the arena preparation area. I tell you, the history of this place is wasted on the public. The arena's first heroes, our land's heritage. But do people care? Nah. People don't want history. They want the heroes of today. Still, I suppose every era needs its own heroes. Quite profound, that. You can quote me if you like.
Welcome to the Witchwood Arena. A couple of basic points first. First of all, I must remind you to keep your aggression for the arena itself. Anyone caught trying to cut up his rivals in here will be in trouble. You have been warned. Secondly, the way out. You can come in after each round, not during a round.
Ralph, it's getting really ugly out there.
Alright, you, Chameleon. You've heard all this before. Go on for the first round and keep the crowd happy.
No problem. This'll be easy.
Okay, when it's your turn, I'll call your name and you will enter the arena through the door our friend Chameleon just used. Once in the arena, you will battle foes from all over Albion. Every group of creatures you defeat wins you prize money and increases the prize for the next round. The aim is to stay out there as long as you can to earn the big gold. Now, you can come back here anytime you like to buy potions or more equipment. Do this though, and your price for the next round will be 0. And worse, the crowd will think you're a big loser. Real heroes get out there and stay out there. Whether you rest or not, the arena bonus prize, given by Jack of Blades himself, will go to whoever gets through every single round alive. So, get out there. Use your skills well, make sure the crowd enjoys it, and if you have to die, do so bravely. The rest of you, wait your turn. Sorry about the lack of introduction. We have a full stadium and I want action. I'm Wrath. I look after everything behind the scenes here. If you need any advice about fighting in the arena, come and talk to me. First thing fighters learn here, buy potions, lots of them. Back for more advice? Alright, always make sure you please the crowd. If they like you, they might throw you a few goodies. Only 2 heroes have beaten the arena without taking a break. Thunder and Jack of Blades. They could have bought most of Albion with the gold they got for that. They could have bought all the women too. Always be ready for a few surprises. Expect the unexpected. Shadow has fought here a few times. Perhaps he can help you out. Look, you'll have to find some things out for yourself. Maybe some of the other guys have a thought or two.
Ah, hello there. Bet you're raring to get out there, aren't you? The ones who rush out are the first ones back. In pieces. I've seen Chameleon fight. He isn't going to last long, let me tell you. Anyway, one thing you should remember. Buy everything you need before going in. It's no good saving money now and dying rich later. Use the traps around the arena to your advantage. If they can hurt you, they can hurt your enemies. Remember that. Please the crowd. If they like you, they'll sometimes throw goods your way. And it's quite a boost to hear 5,000 people chanting your name. If you get to the later rounds, you'll be paired with another fighter. Work with them. Let them take the hits and get round the enemy's back, or vice versa. That's about it. But as I always say, if a round is too hard, leave. Sure, everyone boos you and you lose gold, but at least you're still alive and can get some rest. I'm through to the 6th round. There aren't many who have got that far and survived.
Al sorts out entrance to the arena. I just help Roth. Either way, you ain't getting in at the moment. Chameleon is still fighting. Mind you, it doesn't sound like he's doing too well.
I can't let you in. Chameleon is still getting butchered. I hope you're going to put up a better fight than he is. Really, thank you.
Huh, why bandit go first? Me wanna kill. Me Flick, me training since child. Me gonna win arena and marry Lady Grey. Me like Lady Grey. Me gonna finish arena in one go. Get loads of gold. Me buy big house. Me make big family. Me gotta rest. Gotta be ready for arena. Me wish luck. Hope you get gold and buy house like Flick.
Can't you see I'm trying to meditate? It might be me next. I have to be ready. You're very persistent, aren't you? Maybe you'll leave me in peace if I give you some advice. Sometimes they pair you up with another fighter. That always means something especially nasty is headed your way, so watch each other's backs. Someone told me they saw a giant scorpion Or something like it. If you meet anything like that, always go for the face. Less armour there. I need to meditate now, so leave me alone.
Ross, bad news. I think Chameleon's, dead.
What? Already? You idiot. Right, people. It seems Chameleon only made it through 3 rounds before dying like a chicken in front of 5,000 people. We need a new volunteer. New man, you look ready. In you go. Talk to Al up by the door. He'll let you into the arena. Yeah, we all get first-time nerves. You'll be fine. Either way, put on a better show than Chameleon. Pathetic.
That dumb bandit never stood a chance. Doubt you'll fare much better. Perhaps you should go and talk to Flick. He seems more your mental equal.
Why you go next? Why not me, Flick? Me wanna impress Lady Grey. She lovely.
No surprise with Chameleon, then. The fool didn't even get past round 3. What a waste of blood. I've been coming to the arena for a few years, and I might not be the richest fighter or the most popular. But I'm still alive, and that's more than you can say for most of these idiots. Good luck. Fight well. You know, I think you might just have a chance.
Right, I can let you in now. You sure you're ready? Round 1. They always tell me this one gives them the biggest, buzz.
Buzz. That's a good one, Al. Buzz. Funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, I give you Maleficus, famous for such quests as Fortress Farm and defeating ex-hero Twinblade. Like our other brave challengers, this up-and-coming hopeful has an eye on tonight's grand prize, presented by Jack of Blades himself. On to the first round. An old arena favorite. It's a Wasp Horde. He may be new to the arena, but he's got through round 1. Let's see how he does with the second round. It's an audience favorite, the cruel, the smelly Hobbs. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the team round. 2 heroes, side by side, fighting together for their very survival. And there's been a last-minute change to the hero lineup. It's the sister of arena legend, Thunder. Let's hear it for Whisper. So, the 2 of them together, can they defeat the Valverines?
Let's do some serious damage.
These 2 did a great job last round, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a big hand. The next round is a real favorite this year. Anyone who's braved Litchfield Graveyard recently will know what I'm talking about. It's the Undead. The competition's hotting up. We've already lost 3 heroes. Well, it's time to make our surviving combatants even more nervous. It's round 5, and here they are. Spared from the headsman's block. Let's have a big hand for the bandits of the Black Hand Gang. Our intrepid heroes have made light work of wasps, bandits, hobbs, Valverines, and even undead. What's next? What could possibly pose a threat to our noble combatants? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's round 6. The mighty Earth Trolls, Ingrid and Bertha. Things are getting very tough for our contestants. We can all see that they're feeling the strain. But what stands between our noble heroes and their winning? Is that a pile of rubble? No, it's the Rock Trolls, Stannis and Groin. Ladies and gentlemen, Today, you have seen the best of Albion's arena fighters. Put your hands together for our successful heroes. But now, round 8, the final battle. I give you Hurricanux. We have 2 winners. Incredible. So, what will happen? 2 winners and only 1 prize? Well, as you know, we have a special guest here today. It's the one, the only, the hero of heroes, Jack of Blades!
I have returned. After an eternity away from you all, Jack of Blades is back. This arena is all that is great in Albion, and you all that is worthy in it. I am honored to stand before you again. And I have a proposal to mark the occasion. One final round. A fight to the death between the 2 heroes still standing. The winner will receive a special prize. The loser will have the privilege of dying before you.
What do they think they're doing? They can't do this. I'm going to put on a good fight. But I'm not killing you. I can't kill you. We came here to put on a good show. And that's what we're going to do. Let's go.
All he has to do is give her 1 final strike, and the bonus prize is his. But will he do it? Will he kill Whisper? Or will he throw his victory away?
Don't do it, farm boy. We agreed. Just walk out. Right then. A fight to the death it is, you bastard.
He's done it! We have a new arena champion! Let's hear it for the new conquering hero! By killing Whisper, this man has earned a bonus purse of 10,000 gold! And now, let's praise our new arena champion one more time!
But my lady, he killed Whisper. He's nothing but a...
Ah, there you are. The hero they're all talking about. I'm impressed, and that doesn't happen often. But I forget my manners. I am Lady Grey, the Mayor of Bowerstone. I can see you are a man of worth. You should pay me a visit at my Bowerstone North Manor.
You murdered my sister. You died as slow as death.
Thunder, I am tired of your protests and your petty squabbles. You cling on to past glories and ridiculous family ties like an old fool. As I was saying, hero, I do hope you will accept my invitation. We have much to discuss.
You are a walking corpse. I shall never rest till Whisper is avenged.
That was unbelievable. I haven't seen anything like it for a long time. I'll guide you back through the Hall of Heroes. You truly deserve to stand amongst them. I must say, you remind me of someone who fought here many years ago. Memory's not what it used to be, but I think her name was Scarlet Robe. That's right. Ever heard of her? Probably not. It was all before your time. But if you look on your right, you'll see her statue. She was the first female hero to become arena champion.
She was a fine hero, just as soft-hearted as you. But her dedication came with a price. After her final battle, she was never the same. She lives now in complete solitude, crushed by her failure to save her family long ago. And yet here you are. I knew her son would end up here one day. It's in your blood, and in your sister's too. You should bring her to me. I so long to reunite you both with your mother. Just think of the happiness it would bring her.
This was the true face of his mother, Scarlet Robe, Slayer of Balverines. Once one of the fiercest heroes in all of Albion, yet her most splendid battle was also to be her last. Ambushed by a dozen Balverines, Scarlet killed them all, only to fall injured and drained beside their corpses. There she would have died but for Brom, a kind and simple woodsman who tended her back to health. In time they married and had 2 children, a girl and then a boy. Scarlet's days of death were forever behind her.
Whatever you decide, you've earned the Champion Seal. People everywhere will recognize you as the winner of the arena, and it will grant you access to Bowerston North. Don't lose it. It is rather valuable.
Hey, you. Teresa wants you to meet her at the Grey House.
Your fighting has become legendary round here.
We still talk about you here.
Right. You were all right. I always say Oakvale breeds the best fighters. We could do with someone like you in Bowerstone.
Wow, you were superb. I couldn't believe it when you took down that scorpion. Good luck on your quest, hero.
Brilliant. I made a fortune on you, my friend. Here, have this. You should visit Oakvale more often.
Oh, hello there. Oh, yes. You're well known enough to come in.
Welcome to Barstone North, hero. This is a quiet district, and we like to keep it that way. We don't tolerate uncivil behaviour here, so mind you don't end up in our holding cell. We have a raving lunatic locked up right now, but he won't be seeing many more sunrises, if you know what I mean. Now, Lady Grey desires to speak with you. You'll find her grace in the gardens outside her mansion. This is a great honour, even for a hero, so mind your manners.
So, you're the one everyone is talking about. I must say, you have me intrigued. Will you walk with me to the courtyard? I would so love to speak with you. It's lovely here, don't you think? But sometimes it feels like the loneliest place in the world. You see, I haven't married yet. Somehow I've never met a man worthy enough. I've always known that only someone who could conquer the arena could conquer me. Perhaps you could bring me a gift from town. I'm sure you can find something fitting for a lady. You can't give me something you haven't got. It makes me wonder what else you're lying about.
I suppose she's got you getting her gifts, has she? Yeah, I thought so. Well, anyway, if you want to impress her, you ought to buy her a black rose. She truly loves those flowers. She's the only one who does. They're creepy, I think.
Oh, that's beautiful. I knew you'd have a romantic soul, not like some heroes. Of course, a woman in my position can't marry into poverty. The very least one can expect is that a man will have his own house. You don't own a house? What are you, some kind of vagrant?
Demanding, isn't she? That's what comes with wealth. The more they have, the more they want. If you don't already have a house, you should get saving. The thing is, Lady Grey won't look at you twice if you don't have your own home. Actually, that goes for all the ladies of Albion, I'd imagine. You can't wed without a marital home.
I'm so pleased to hear you have a house. I wouldn't want to think you wanted to marry for the money. Would you do something heroic for me now? A while ago, I lost a necklace. It is most precious to me. Perhaps you could investigate round town. Someone must know its whereabouts.
You really are devoted to the lady, aren't you? Well, if she's looking for information, you should talk to some of the men around the town. Really, we have such gossips in Bowerstone North. You'd think they'd have better things to do.
There's talk going round that the lady's looking to marry. Wouldn't like to be in the poor fool's shoes, I can tell you.
There's something not right about her. Did you know her sister disappeared? Without a trace. She was last seen at the Grey House. No one knows what happened.
So you've heard about her sister too, eh? Seems that no one is quite sure of our mayor's history.
Did you know she wears her sister's necklace all the time?
The mayor really seems to like you, but don't think I'm not watching your every move.
Oh, so the necklace belonged to the lady's late sister. She don't wear it no more. I heard it was stolen.
Stolen, yeah, heard that. But did you know it's been seen in Oakvale? I bet it's still there somewhere.
In Oakvale, you say? I should have the whole town burnt. But maybe I could trust you to find it and get it back. You would really prove your love for me then.
She wants you to go on an errand to Oakvale? Well, you will be highly rewarded, I suppose. A woman like me couldn't hope to rival the mayor's lifestyle. Oh well, good luck finding the lady's necklace.
I don't believe it. My necklace. I thought I'd never see it again. You continue to prove yourself a most deserving suitor. But you are not the only arena winner who seeks my hand. No doubt you have heard of Thunder. It's quite bewildering to have two such fine suitors. Now, if you could prove yourself a better man than he, perhaps in a battle, things would certainly seem clearer. I'll be waiting for the winner in the gardens. Best of luck.
Oh, hello again. You found her necklace. Now she wants you to prove your might somehow, doesn't she? This is where so many fail to win her hand. Some through humiliation, others through death. Well, good luck. Bowerstone Jail is just through the archway by the cell.
First you kill my sweet sister, and now you try to take the woman I love. I will crush your filthy bones till there is nothing left. Meet me at the executioner's block on the hill. I can think of no better place to kill you. My sister thought you were her friend, and you killed her. You shall know the meaning of revenge, farm boy, and the lady will be mine. If I can't have her, no one else can.
Can you see them? Are they still alive?
You fight like a demon, but I won't rest until Whisper is avenged. You think you can steal her heart just by killing me? The lady loves me! Looks like this is where it ends. It's a dark day that sees Whisper's killer defeat me. If the lady only knew what you are, how black your heart is. Leave me alone now.
Well, you're sure to have impressed her now. I hope you'll be happy with her and her wealth. I wonder what hope there is for someone like me, with no riches or house to offer.
Oh, my hero. I heard what happened. No one could have proven themselves worthier than you. I'm so happy. I must make the arrangements for the wedding at once. And if you so much as look at another woman before then, I shall have her pretty head chopped off.
And so the hero married. And for one day at least, the troubles of a hard world were put aside.
Ah, sir, We were all pleased to hear Lady Grey has taken on a hero as a husband. I'd steer clear of the holding cell. We've got a real nutcase in there.
Finally, someone to talk to. You've got to help me out. The mayor's having me executed. That's what happens when you start asking too many questions round here. That woman is a demon, but no one will believe me. Just because I was wrong about the guards controlling our dreams by spiking our water supplies. Her sister was an angel. Would have made a wonderful mayor. And I know Lady Grey killed her. I just know it. You have to help me prove it. Otherwise, Bowerstone will remain in her clutches, and I'll be executed. Yes, finally! We're going to bring that crazy witch down. All you need to do is get her dead sister to tell you what really happened. Don't give me that look. We all know ghosts exist. You've seen them. I've seen them. We've all seen them. Lady Grey's sister, Amanda, had a sweetheart called Rodri. Nice guy. Usually hangs out in Barrowfields. If anyone knows how to entice her out of oblivion, it's him.
You've been talking to that crazy Gethin, haven't you? And I suppose he's been yapping on about one of his twisted conspiracy theories. The man is sick in the head. A danger to society. Won't be for very long, though. The mayor is seeing to that. Hanging around that Giffin is bad for your health. You hear? He's gone too far with his latest lies. The mayor's a good woman. That's why she's having him executed. And a good thing it is, too.
Amanda? Yes, of course, I knew her. I think about her all the time. She was so beautiful, so pure. She was afraid her sister would find out about us and use it against her, stop her from becoming mayor. I'm no noble, after all. So we'd meet in secret in the Grey House cellar. I would sneak out to the stables and flash my lamp 3 times to let her know I was there. One night, she didn't come out, and I found the cellar door locked. Her sister, Elvira, Lady Grey as she's now known, told me she had died of some terrible illness. Then the house was abandoned, and I never even got to... I'm sorry. It's too painful to talk about.
So they used to meet in the cellar? Perfect. Must have been pretty damp, though. Anyway, go to the stables and flash your lamp 3 times. Her love for Rodri should summon her spirit. We'll soon find out what really happened. And watch out for the horse dung.
Rodri, is that you? I've waited for you so long and I... Wait, you're not Rodri. I prayed that he would rescue me, but he never came. When the air ran out, I closed my eyes and imagined I was dying in his arms. Now I'll never see him again. And my sister has taken everything. People must know the truth about her. Take this letter. Show the world what really happened.
Is this the way to repay a wife's love? Listening to deranged rumour-mongers, sneaking behind her back. Gethin will die in the morning. And now, you will hand me that letter. Amanda was a weak, romantic fool. She didn't have what it takes to run Bowerstone. She would have turned the whole place into an egalitarian slum. But don't worry your pretty head with such big words. We can still be together. You can still have me. Wouldn't you like to be mayor? Think of the power. It can all be yours. Just hand over the letter.
A wise decision, my sweet. And I hear you have already disposed of the one man who could have stood between us. I shall await you in the gardens. Until then, my love.
Don't tell me they've got to you as well. I knew she was using some sort of spell to turn all heroes into half-wits. You have to fight her power. We must uncover her dark secret.
The mayor seems strangely subdued lately. Never seen her like this before. What did you say to her?
So, you finally met Jack of Blades. I met him long ago, of course, when he burned down our home and cut out my eyes. But he wasn't lying when he said he knew where Mother was. He's kept her in Bargate Prison ever since the night of the raid. I haven't been able to get inside, but the archaeologist knows of an ancient secret passage. You've met him already, haven't you? Jack's creatures are still after him, just like they're after me. I can't stay here much longer. I've left the details in a quest card at the guild. You have to get Mother out. She's the only one who knows how to reach the sword. You did read the book I sent, didn't you? The sword is everything, and it could turn the world to nothing. Oh, and Mother has a gift for you too. More power than you can imagine.
The archaeologist is in Bowerstone jail. You must rescue him.
There were too many of them. We never stood a chance. They grabbed the archaeologist and took him up the hill there. I don't know what they're planning to do with him, but I bet it ain't going to be pretty. You've got to rescue him. Quick, there isn't much time.
The minion summoner has erected a barrier. You'll need to kill him to dispel it. Hurry, they've almost reached the boat. You're running out of time.
You saved me. But then I'd still be safely in my cave if it wasn't for you. Yes, I know the way into Bargate Prison. I know everything, don't I? That's why I'm as good as dead if they find me again. Anyway, there's an ancient route into the prison through the Litchfield graveyard. It hasn't been opened in centuries, but you'll have to figure that one out for yourself. I'm not sticking around here. I still know a few good hiding places.
Leave me alone, you organic pustule. I only open for Nostro, the ancient guardian of the door. Not for you, and not for that rancid gravekeeper.
Oh, this is stupid. The gates are locked. I wouldn't bother if I were you. The gravekeeper won't open them. He just sits in his hut talking to that weird friend of his. Ugh, I've had enough. I'm off. I only wanted to visit my mother's grave.
The graveyard gates are locked. That miserable sod in there won't open them. No point me staying here if I can't get in. That gravekeeper's a total git. No, I'm going home. That swine's ruined my morbid grave visiting fun.
You have a whole set? That must be worth a bleeding fortune.
Yeah, I smashed open the crypt and it was all just lying there.
You'd better hide it to make sure no one else steals it.
Don't worry, I've got it stashed all over the yard. No one's going to find it. Not even them undead what's wandering around. Only thing I didn't manage to hide before they turned up was the helmet. It'll be all right here for now, and I'm keeping them gates locked till I can sell the lot.
Shh! What was that? Someone's out there. I better go.
Yes. Get out of my house, you bloody peasant.
All right, I'm leaving. I just needed somewhere to sleep. What's this? The guild poking their noses in where they're not wanted. Why aren't you out killing some real criminals? Snooping around amongst the dead, you shouldn't be allowed. I'm going, look, this is me, leaving. I'm not hanging around here with you watching everything.
Oh, hello. Guild business, is it, eh? You want to go through them old kingdom gates? I tell you, they ain't been opened for generations. They say that only Nostro the gatekeeper could open them. But old Nostro died a couple of 100 years ago, and now the secret's buried with him in his crypt. I suppose you'll be wanting access to the graveyard. Well, let's go. Nostro's crypt is on the far side of the graveyard, over the river and up the hill.
My armor, my helmet, my sword and my shield. Gather for me in the path I shall yield.
Talking skeletons? You're mad. You after some armor then? It's not fair. You come in here and grab all the best stuff. Here, why don't you give up and clear off? Sling your hook. Leave me to my lovely bodies.
My armor, my helmet, my sword and my shield. You gathered for me, so the path I shall yield.
So, you helped the Old One recover his armor. I'll let you through then. Be careful, though. I don't want your finger marks all over me.
I told you. Touch me again, and I'll wring your neck. Wait. I know you. No, it's a trick. You're not my son. The bastard's playing with my head. But it really is you, isn't it? What the hell were you thinking coming here? Don't you see he'll take us both? Never mind. We've got to get out of here. Get this damn cage open. Jack!
It isn't polite to leave without saying goodbye.
Bastard!
This child of yours is quite the hero, dear Scarlet. Did you know he's being crowned Arena Champion? You would have been so proud of him. It must run in the family. That and getting locked up in one of my charming little cells.
You disgusting freak. Let him go. He doesn't know anything.
Oh, I think you'll find he knows a great deal. You see, the arena seal I gave him has been showing me his every movement. It has been most entertaining. Digging up graves, saving old fools, meeting with that crazy sister of his.
Teresa?
Yes, it appears your darling little daughter is alive too. She's told him all about the sword and that wretched bloodline of yours. And now, my sweet, you're going to tell me where the key is.
You just get yourself nice and comfortable there. We'll be back to get you and the other scum later. Then, we'll have a bit of fun. He'll enjoy it, won't he, Tibbs?
Go to hell, pig.
Temper, Tibbs, temper. You should keep all that energy for later. You'll need it then. Oh, and don't try any of that funny will stuff. It won't work in here. The boss made sure of that.
Hey, you. In the cell, next to you. I guess you're the one they've been hot pokering all this time. I could hear you squealing all the way down here, mate. Nothing to be ashamed of. They know their pain. Wait a minute, I know who you are. You're that Maleficus, aren't you? Beat the arena and chopped up that pretty little whisper into hob food, didn't you? Don't get your cold after. What'd you do? Kill a mare? Slice up some pigs? Bet the warden can't believe his damn luck. It's his birthday today, you know. The vicious bastard. Every year, he has us dragged out of our cells, shows us a little sunshine so we know what we're missing, and sticks us back in. Doesn't do it out of the kindness of his heart either. They race us round the courtyard and take bets on who'll win. Then the winner gets a trip to the warden's office and, well, what goes on in there is too cruel to mention. Still, at least you get a good look at his place. And there's more than books and furniture in there.
Look lively, scum. Time to move out. It's race time. And you'd better put on a good show. Some of us have bet a lot of money on you. Win, and we like you. Lose, and you get a round in the torture chamber. That sounds fun. Yes, sounds fun. Let me hear it.
Right, you miserable sods. I want to see a dirty race. Plenty of pushing and shoving. You hear me? Now, get into positions. 3, 2, 1.
Bravo. We have a winner. Guards, escort him to my office. Welcome to my modest quarters. You have earned yourself a singular reward. One of my world-famous poetry readings. Yes, that's right. These stone walls cannot still the beating heart of a poet. I don't want to hear one sound from you. Pouring forth one's soul requires the utmost concentration. The recital will begin anon. Remember, I require total silence. Oh, who said you could move? I told you, no interruptions. Now, get back. Does pour forth from its beak. It's painfully obvious you have no interest in the arts. My lyrical opus is wasted on your Philistine ears. Back to the cell with you.
Welcome to your temporary home, the torture chamber. We're gonna have some fun with you. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this.
The darkness of the cell consumed the hero's mind. And it consumed his life too. Another year would pass by in this prison. Another year of torture. The ancient noble blood in his veins, the power of the guild, none of it meant a thing inside these walls. And all this time, Jack of Blades was free to roam Albion. The hero would not be beaten. He would be free.
It's a special day today. You'll find out soon enough.
Let's bung him in the holding cells with the others.
Oh, not you again. Get in there. I'll be with you in just a moment. There's a few less of you in here this year, as you may have noticed. I wonder what happened to them, eh?
The warden's got all these diaries, and everyone knows he keeps the cell keys locked up in one of them. If we just knew how to open them. Oh, I've been here forever.
Look lively, scum. Time to move out. It's race time, and you'd better put on a good show. Some of us have bet a lot of money on you. Win, and we like you. Lose, and you get a round in the torture chamber. That sounds fun. Yes, sounds fun. Let me hear it.
All right, you know the drill. Now get into positions. 3, 2, 1.
You again. You really are quite the athlete, aren't you? I look forward to another meeting of the minds in my office. Guards, the recital will begin anon. Remember, I require total silence. Runs. It's painfully obvious you have no interest in the arts. My lyrical opus is wasted on your Philistine ears. Back to the cell with you.
It seems the warden has lost his key. We'll keep you in the holding cells until it turns up. Torture will be delayed.
There's no time for this. We need to get out. We aren't safe yet. We can talk as soon as we're out of here.
revenge burned like a sun within the hero, and his destiny was clear. Jack had cast a shadow over the whole of his life. He had been the architect of his sister's blind suffering and of his mother's imprisonment. And soon his power would be absolute.
Looks like you didn't turn out too badly after all. You did pretty well back there. But there's still so much to do. Jack is getting closer to the sword. I can feel it. He needs a key to unlock the sword from its hiding place, and now he knows where it is. The key is in Hook Coast, hidden in the ruins of an old abbey. You have to get to it first. We have one advantage. He doesn't know the key will only make itself known to one of our bloodline. That's why we have to find your sister. As long as she's out there, Jack could use her. You should go to Darkwood and investigate the portal. There must be some way of activating it. It's the only way to get to Hook Coast. But first, I have a gift for you. There's power in your blood that hasn't been tapped yet. Feels good, doesn't it? From now on, I will be able to talk to you through your guild seal. Now go. I will try to find Teresa.
Your guild seal has been reactivated. Welcome back.
Oh, so the guild thought I needed some help, did they? What do they think, that I'm some sort of damsel in distress? Well, you might as well make yourself useful now you're here. I've been studying an ancient shrine we found buried in the swamp, but the whole area just got busy with minions. Looks like they're using it for some kind of whacked-out ceremony. Whatever it is, it can't be good news. Help me get rid of the ones guarding the shrine, and maybe I can get close enough to disable it. The minions must have been using the shrine to summon this, whatever the hell it is. I know a way of sealing the portal and making sure that thing never appears, but the invocation was written in Old Kingdom speak, so this could take a while. And it looks like we have company. Keep those minions away from me while I recite the incantation. The incantation worked! The portal's closed! Let's just hope the seal holds. That was some impressive minion slaying, by the way. You can fight by my side anytime. Now I'd better get back to the guild and figure out what that thing was.
You should investigate the Cullis Gate in Darkwood.
You need to get to the Cullis Gate in the middle of Darkwood. The gate will only open when its hunger for undead souls is sated. You need to find the ruined abbey now. That magical barrier wasn't there before. It explains what I just found in the guild. Meet me in Maze's quarters. I found a book that may help. Are you in your way? Something isn't right here. What? No! No! Oh, no! The book! Don't forget the book!
This is terrible. Jack has captured your mother again. I spoke to her briefly today. She told me about the sword and the existence of a key to unlock it. Jack can never be allowed to succeed. You must stop him getting the key from Hook Coast. There is a quest card for you, but if you choose to take it, you will forsake your other tasks. This is too important. Good. Now quickly, give me the Thaumaturgica. When you approach the barrier to Hook Coast Abbey, I shall contact you on your guild seal. If I read from the correct passage, it should disable the barrier. Now go. You must find the key before Jack does.
We've got to get out of here! It's after us! No! We're all gonna die!
Calistoro necusarum enoxis sum. Calistoro necasarum enoxisium. Eretore.
You're alive? Yes, I was worried when you disappeared. Your sister. I know. I had to tie her up. Jack is controlling her somehow. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to stop him.
He's lying. He's the one working for Jack.
No, she's trying to confuse you.
There is really no time for this, old wizard. Finish the ritual, Maze. I'd like my key now.
It's almost over, and it will be easier with the boy here.
So, you escaped my little cage. I'm surprised it took you so long. I trust you didn't lose too much of that precious blood of yours getting out. The Septum Key. You've hidden from me far too long. Take our 2 blood bags to the chamber. I shall be there soon.
Surprised? You shouldn't be. Only an idiot would oppose Jack. You can't win, boy. The world belongs to Jack now. I was wrong. Maybe you are strong enough to defeat Jack. You haven't got much time. He's using the key to activate the focus sites all over Albion. Then the sword will be his, and it'll be too late. They'll be trying to stop him. None of them can. Oh. You want to know why I did it, don't you? I suppose I'm just an old coward, boy. We don't all embrace death easily. For some of us, the only quest, is to escape death. Whatever the cost. And it looks like I failed.
Hero, I must see you at the guild. You're back? Things are far worse than I'd feared. Maze's betrayal surprised us all, but we have larger problems. Jack is trying to activate the ancient focus sites across Albion. You must stop him at all costs. I will explain more over your guild seal. Now, step through the Cullis Gate. Hunt Jack of Blades as he activates his focus sites.
Jack has to be stopped. He's activating those rocks. Always thought they were damn ugly things. I don't want to die for them either. I guess we'll just have to kill them first. Come on, follow the path and turn right.
So Maze couldn't hold you. He wouldn't have seen the end of the day anyway. He had outlived his usefulness. You're too late here. This site is active. But don't worry, I haven't finished with you yet.
Looks like he's done whatever he was doing, but the portal is still open. Follow him through. I'll stay here and teach these animals who Briar Rose is.
you weren't going to make it. You'll never catch up with me. How do you like the new world? This is just a taste of what's to come. Just 2 more to go now. Only one left. You aren't making this much of a challenge. And now your flesh and blood is waiting for me.
Damn him. We're too late. He must be at Headsman's Hill. That's where everyone else was heading. You better go after him. I'm exhausted. I need to find someone to rest.
Sweet Scarlet, I hope there is still some blood left in those hard old veins. But look, here comes a fresh supply. Are you ready to see the guild burn, hero?
Stop him!
Jack's done it. He's activated them all. You must get to the Chamber of Fate in the guild. There's nothing we could do. He has power like none I've ever seen. And he has your mother and sister too. If either of them dies, Avo help us all. Stop him, lad. For all our sakes, stop him.
What a touching family reunion. The mother, the son, the daughter, and the sword. There's only one thing missing. It's your blood next. Then I will make this world burn.
And now comes the choice I spoke of so long ago. Strike me down now with the sword of Aeons, and you will become as powerful as Jack dreamt of being. Cast it into the vortex, and its darkness will be gone forever. So what will you do, little brother?
The hero strode out of the guild, a dark shadow among the flickering flames. A crowd awaited him in silence, too numb to move, too afraid to cheer. There would be no celebrations to mark this victory, and life in Albion carried on, its peoples caught in the balance of present peace and the looming threat of the sword's new master. The greatest of all heroes wandered the land for a year, until at last, in his search for solace, he arrived in Oakvale. There he walked among the ghosts of his childhood and the memories of his lost family. Hero, I'm sorry to disturb you, but we're receiving a message from Scythe, one of our oldest heroes. He left the guild for the northern wastes long ago, but now Perhaps it would be best if you came to the boasting platform outside the guild and saw for yourself.
Many have died. I believe these creatures are known as summoners. My mission here has failed. I will attempt to stop their passage to the mainland. But I require assistance. The strongest among you must open the primal demon door close to this podium. It holds the fire heart. Only the chosen one will gain audience with the prophets. Use the heart to call the ship of the drowned. Hurry, before all is lost.
Scythe? Scythe! Oh, we've lost him. Scorn! The demon door awoke this morning, but none of us could get through. It says we're not worthy.
It is up to you, hero. You defeated Jack single-handedly. If it will not open for you...
The man's got a point. I'll stick to my speciality and hit the books. We need to know what these summoners are. Good luck.
They say the Old Kingdom prophets were trapped there by Archon, but surely they can't still be alive, can they? I've always wondered what's behind that demon door.
My grandfather used to trade with Snowspire, the main village in the northern wastes. I wonder if there's anyone there to trade with now. Those summoners could have killed them all.
I used to have family in the northern wastes. They lived in the village of Snowspire. Who knows if any of them are still alive, though.
They say Scythe travelled to the northern wastes on a special quest. I always thought he left because he didn't get on with Maze.
Did you see what happened to Scythe? I hope you can sort all this out. I have my family to think of.
The ancient prophets of the Old Kingdom were sealed behind this primal demon door, charged with guarding the fire heart. The heart is a powerful relic used to summon ships that have long ceased to be. It allowed the kingdom to reach any part of the world, no matter how remote or hidden. Its rightful place is in the lighthouse in Hook Coast. If you place it there once more, it will call forth a vessel to carry you to the northern wastes.
You bear the mask of Jack of Blades. The prophets had foreseen the coming of such a legend among heroes. The rise of the summoners in the northern wastes marks the arrival of a new threat to all things living. We have long dreaded this portent. Behind my walls lies the fire heart. There, you will speak to the prophets who watch over it. You may enter now, but beware the beating of the heart. It has burned many before you.
We are the prophets of the fire heart.
It was your destiny to seek us out, hero.
The beast arises in the frozen north. Only he who claims the heart can stop it.
Its mystical powers will guide you across the sea. There you must face a force of such evil. Not even death can silence its fury.
Oh, for crying out loud, just tell him to get us out of here.
Yes, we were coming to that. To obtain the fire heart, you must solve the mystery of day and night.
And we'll finally be free.
Witness the board before you. Each time you turn all the moons into suns, you'll release one of us from our perpetual prison.
But fill the board with moons and one of us will perish, and the fire heart will never be yours.
What? I thought you said he'd get it even if he gets us all killed. I heard you.
Quiet, you imbecile!
Look, it's very simple. Solve the damn puzzle. You get the heart, we get out of this hole. Everyone's happy, all right?
Spare my brothers! Oh,
I don't like this! Ah!
Oh, listen! We can make it here!
Oh dear.
I knew you were a nasty piece of work as soon as I saw you. I hope you choke on the fire heart.
You have the fire heart? Excellent. I knew you'd be able to do it.
So, have a nice chat with the prophets? I should have known they'd let you in. I've been looking into these summoner creatures, and well, I don't know what you had to do to get the Sword of Aeons, but boy, am I glad you did. These things are bad.
I'm sure he'll be able to deal with them, Briar. He did defeat Jack, after all. Your next step is to place the fire heart in the Hook Coast Lighthouse. Its power will summon the ship that will carry you to the northern wastes. Good luck once more, hero.
Oh, hero! I've been expecting you. And as you can see, the town's been evacuated, just like the Guildmaster asked. Must be something serious, eh? Well, it wasn't easy getting everyone out on such short notice, but us guards know our duty. Well, I could tell you some stories, I could. But you probably don't want to hear them right now. I'll just leave it to you, sir. Good day.
Is the fire heart in place? Good. Meet me downstairs. According to the books, the ship should arrive as soon as the heart's energy reaches full power. What the hell? A summoner. It's trying to destroy the heart. We have to protect it. More summoners. The heart needs more time to power up. Come on. Here's your ride. Looks, cozy. When you get to the Northern Wastes, your guild seal will activate the local teleporters, and I'll be able to join you. Scythe would have done it long ago, but he destroyed his seal before he arrived. Didn't want Maze to know what he was up to, I guess. Well, have a nice trip. Maybe when I see you next, we can have a snowball fight.
The strange, silent ship set sail into the featureless swell. Day after day, it carved its path among the waves, an ocean phantom moving ever forward. Then the moment came, when icy peaks speared out of the horizon mist. These were the shores of the Lost Bay. The northern wastes lay beyond them.
Welcome to the Northern Wastes, Guildsman. I had feared you lost. I am Scythe, though my name has long been forgotten in the guild. Maze saw to that. My apologies for not meeting you in person. I must remain in Snowspire Village and protect it from summoners. Terrible though they are but a symptom of a much greater power rising in these lands. Meet me in Snowspire in the far north. I will explain everything, and then we must consult the town's ancient oracle. I pray we can awaken it, and that it holds the answers we seek.
There you are. So how was the cruise? Me? I'm more of a teleporter girl. Good thing your seal set the local ones off. I've managed to get a good look around, and this pile of stones might be worth investigating. See all those inscriptions? I'm heading back to the guild to work on the translations. You should carry on to Snowspire and speak with Scythe. He's waiting for you. Catch you later.
Welcome to Snowspire, hero. Walk with me. Speak of your journey. Summoners have reached Hook Coast. Then there is less time than I thought, and I have much to tell you. I arrived here many years ago, when the guild believed Jack of Blades would use the Snowspire Oracle in his search for the sword. Now it is we who are in need of its wisdom. To speak with it, we will need the glyphs of inquiry. They were hidden in the Age of Archon by 4 acolytes, who buried them deep in the haunted necropolis. I will send word to the necropolis guards to grant you passage. The Snowspire villagers refuse to leave the city walls while summoners roam free. They fear the Bronze Gate close to Archon Shrine will open and bring about the apocalypse. It is only a local myth, but summoners had long been banished from this world. Their return marks the approach of a terrible evil. Only the Oracle can reveal the truth of the threat we face. It has been silent for centuries, since a time when invading forces loomed over the city. 4 acolytes were charged with safeguarding the Oracle's secrets. They took the tablets carved with the glyphs needed to question the Oracle and hid them in the necropolis near Lost Bay. Take care in your quest for them. The necropolis is a hazardous realm, and there may be powerful spells protecting the glyphs.
Oh, yes. Scythe told us to let you in. Well, I guess you better show him through.
Yeah, nice try, Mungo. It's your turn, and you know it.
Ah, nuts. All right, then. Follow me. Right, that's as far as I'm going. This place ain't safe, you know. The old town's full of ghosts. Folks say the poor beggars don't even realise they're dead. Anyway, take care looking for them, glyphs, they're called, right? You're not the first one that's come rummaging for pieces of carved stone, you know. The others found more than they bargained for, though. Rotting corpses, a lot of them now. Anyway, have a nice day.
Uncovered the glyphs. Very good. It is time we awoke the Oracle from its deathless slumber. O great Oracle, grant us the knowledge we seek. What evil rises in this land?
The prophecy is fulfilled. The guildsman is here. You follow the footsteps of the one who bore the mask you carry. Jack of Blades has awakened the dormant power of the summoners. He has used the blood of your family to feed his new shell beyond the Bronze Gate. But now his soul mask is in your hands. You must use it to feed the Archon's shrine and open the gate. Go now and face your destiny.
So, Jack has cheated death once more. Never have we encountered a being like him. I do not envy you. The Bronze Gate has long been a symbol of doom in this land. Return to Briar Rose at the shrine. Perhaps she can tell you how to use Jack's soul mask. I must return to the guild. May fate smile on you.
Hey, glad you're still with us. These inscriptions are fascinating, you know. Everything indicates that Jack's new form will emerge from behind the bronze gate, and this structure is the key to opening it. But it looks like it'll take the souls of 3 heroes to activate the mechanism. These things are never simple, are they? It doesn't want just any heroes either. The first instruction calls for the King of the Arena, no less. I suppose you could chop your own head off, but then there'd be no one for me to order around, would there? Why don't you pay Thunder a visit? He knows the arena inside and out. I've checked with the guild, and they say he's in Knothole Glade. You've still got Jack's mask, haven't you? Good. You'll need it to trap the souls. I still can't believe he might not be dead. Anyway, I better start researching the second inscription.
Yes, little hero, I'm back, and our business is not quite finished. You took my sword, remember? Have you any idea how many centuries I spent looking for it? But its work is done. Soon I will have power beyond your imagining, and you will be the first to die.
Now look, I won't tell you again. We don't need a hero. For the first time in years, we aren't being attacked, sieged, or kidnapped by anything. Now leave us alone!
You? Briar said you would come. I will tell you what I know. If it will get you out of my sight. We were both once called Kings of the Arena. But there have been many heroes in the past who have claimed that name. You should search in the bloody dust of the arena itself. They say the souls of past champions haunt it, resting in the place of their greatest achievement. Now go, unless you're here to take my soul, just as you took my sister. I've told you what I know. You have destroyed everything that mattered to me. You want to stay and insult me now too? Tread with care, hero. If you survive this day, remember, you still have an enemy for life.
Why go all the way to the arena? You have a perfectly good soul right in front of you. And you've already killed his sister.
I expected no less. Let's finish this.
I hope this thing works. You need to release the soul from the mask, and, well, your guess is as good as mine. Was that Thunder's soul? That's not exactly what I had in mind when I sent you to him. Anyway, we figured out the second inscription. It says, the heroine. I can't think of anyone who fits the description better than Scarlet Robe, your mother. There's always me, of course, but as you can see, I'm still alive, and I plan to stay that way. You'll have to pay her tomb in Oakvale another visit. I know this won't be easy, but Scarlet was always one to make sacrifices, remember? You'll have to go to the Oakvale Memorial Gardens to collect Scarlet's soul. And stop looking at me like that. Look, you better get a move on. Jack's power is growing by the minute. You're still here? I know it might be difficult for you, but we really need your mother's soul. Will you stop distracting me? I need to work on the next inscription.
Poor Scarlet. Hasn't she suffered enough? Would you really do that to your own mother? Take Briar. She is of no use to anyone.
Well, I'm rather fond of my soul. I'm not giving it up without a fight. Let's do this.
Dear Briar Rose, always so trusting. It was a real pleasure watching her die. Her quest is complete. But how will you know what the last inscription says now? Ah, the oldest soul. Why, the Guildmaster would be a perfect choice, don't you think? Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
This is Scythe, hero. It is unfortunate that you chose Briar's death. I shall journey to the shrine while you collect the final soul. The Bronze Gate must not be left unattended.
Oh, welcome back, sir. This place has been a mess since you left. People running around with bits of old paper, books flying everywhere. And the Guildmaster's only gone and holed himself up in the Guild woods. We're not supposed to let anyone near him.
We found it! The soul mentioned in the inscription. It must be Nostro. His soul has been trapped in the Lichfield graveyard for centuries. Our texts suggest it should be in the graveyard circle, you know, where you found the tunnel to Bargate Prison.
Catching souls? Never heard such nonsense.
Well, good luck, hero. Aren't you going to the graveyard? I hope you're not thinking of killing the Guildmaster.
Stop there, hero! Do not come any closer!
I still remember the night you were brought to us, my lad. I knew even then what great potential you had, what great things you would accomplish. Such a pity it has to end like this. Can't you see Jack is using you to destroy the guild? I can't allow you to do this.
Guards!
When Maze betrayed me, I knew he was a coward. But you are the biggest disappointment of all. You have been given too much power, and it has corrupted you. But it isn't too late to turn back. Stop this now, and there is still hope for you, for all of us. Please, let me teleport you to the graveyard. Take Nostro's soul instead. Very well, hero. Do your worst. I am no defenseless old man. I have powers that you can't begin to...
The Guildmaster's death was an unnecessary sacrifice, but now you have the final soul. You must return to the shrine. Jack's presence growing stronger. The stench of death is overpowering. You will do well to prepare yourself before facing him. The inscriptions indicate that only one hero may pass through the gate. You must face him alone. May death close his eyes to you.
You're too late, little hero. Once more too late. Come to the Bronze Gate. We have unfinished business.
The day has finally come. Many had prophesied that the opening of the Bronze Gate would mark the end of our world. You will prove them wrong. Should you fail, there is little hope for the people of Albion. Go now. You cannot escape your fate any longer.
Here you are. It's been a long wait, but I knew you'd free me eventually. Yes, always always the puppet. Don't you ever get tired of having your strings pulled? I am no mortal man. The gods and demons you fear and worship are as nothing to me.
Whatever you do, you must not wear it.
And gods will envy your power.
Can you hear me? It is vital you cast the mask away.
Wear me, and the world will bow at your feet.
Listen to me. Destroy the mask, now!
Wear me, and you shall be immortal.
Destroy it!
I told you I could not be killed so easily, hero.
The dragon was slain, and yet a tremor ran through the world. Skies darkened, and every man, woman, and child in Albion succumbed to a petrified hush. The hero and Jack of Blades were one. What chaos and pain they would bring, none could say. Yet here our tale must end. And what happened to the guild and its heroes? That is a story for another time.